Mohammed Usman, he gets the knockout win over Zac Pauga, and we said it. We said if the man has one path to victory, this is it. It's the knockout, and he did it in the pretty much conventional way, man. He just let the dude who he was fighting with, the volume guy, get too comfortable playing with the fire, hit him with that check left. That instantly slept him, and then delivered up on some extra just because. Just why not? You know what I mean? And my question to you here, AJ, is that while this was a stunning knockout, while this was miraculous, great storyline, another Usman brother over here as a TUF finale champion, do you see him sticking around long in the UFC given his fight style?
I mean, he's big in the heavyweight division, has big power, and he's gonna have a great camp behind him. You know, you got the champ, you got your big brother, the champ, going in. They're gonna be training well. Does he stay long? I think so, man. Maybe, and I also kind of see him dropping down to like 205. You know, something a little smaller, because he wasn't the biggest. If I remember correctly, what did he weigh in, like 240 or something like that? What did it say, Derek? 230?
236. Yeah,
Ooh,
236.
yeah, not the biggest heavyweight, man. Not the big, especially when you have dudes in there that are cutting down to 265 with power, like Ngannou has, or even Curtis Blades, man. Even not the biggest heavyweight, still has crazy power in his hands as well. Does he stick around a while? I think so, but I might see him at another division. What do you think, Derek? Is this guy the next contender? Is this guy the next guy we're gonna be talking, the next dark horse in the heavyweight division?
Well, haven't we been saying, and this is, I'm not going to say he's slow. He's not slow, right? But haven't we been saying that the hybrid heavyweights are the ones that are having the most success recently? That's kind of the point that I'm here to make. So we saw Zac Pauga kind of doing whatever he wanted in the fight to Mohammed Usman, man. He was picking him apart. He was hitting him with shots, getting out the way. He was getting clipped a couple times where you could see it on his face. He was like, "Ooh, okay, I'm gonna have to watch for that," right? But he was kind of at will doing what he wanted, and I literally had tweeted, bro. I will pull up this tweet actually because I felt like it was so appropriate. It was so on the nose, especially given the consequence of what happened right after. I said that. Let me see. Let me pull it out. Okay. I said, Muhammad Usman is scary because he has that nuclear option available the entire fight. This is Pauga's fight to lose if he can manage to not get clipped by that big right hand of Usman. And literally, just like a moment of seconds later, he gets knocked out with the left hand, followed up by the big right hand, right? So I was partially right there. But that's the point, man. That's the whole thing, is that it's like, if you could stay away from that power and take him down and do a host of other things to him, man, I can see this as being very easy matchups for a lot of these heavyweights. I don't mean easy because staying away from that power is easier said than done. You can say the same thing about Ngannou, right? Just stay away from that big power of Ngannou and you'll just beat him. Like, oh, okay, right? So many people have failed to do that. I just thought that Zac Pauga was the better fighter. And I feel like sometimes the better fighter doesn't always win. And this was the case of that. The scarier, more dangerous nuclear option fighter has the opportunity to win, and that's what Usman did. So no discrediting of Mohammed Usman. You knocked out your opponent. You flatlined him. That's definitive. There's nothing more definitive than that. I just wonder, the type of success that our TUF 30 finale fighters are going to have in the upcoming future. Because look at Ricky Turcios, right? He got that big win for the finale, and then you lose one in your kind of debut. I don't know, man. It's tough. Do you have any other thoughts on this?
I mean, I see what you're saying, but even going back to the Ngannou point, yeah, he always has an nuclear option. But what he do in his last two fights that surprised us all, man, wrestled. And if Ngannou can grow like that, and we can see Usman do it, maybe we'll see it. But yeah, I mean, that's a pretty hard, pretty massive mountain to try and climb when big dudes are throwing heavy leather at you.
Yeah, and I do think he should stick around at 265, man. I don't think cutting down to 205 would be the smart choice right there. But, like I said, he cashed in on that plus 500 TKO, man. And I was look at the odds, man. I had that plus 150 decision riding on Pauga, and it looked like it was almost there, man. But you know what happens.